Hello, Madden people. Today, we're going to be talking about building our coin stack. What ways can we build our coin stack? You can go buy a bundle. I don't like to spend money. I'm not going and buying a bundle. We could go flip the auction house. Buy low, sell high. If it works in real life on the stock market, I guarantee it'll work in Madden. But that's not what we're doing. We're going to build us a set. What set we're going to build us is under this Team Affinity. It's under Team Builder. This is Series 1. Hopefully, we can do this all year. If they're going to give us a new one every series, we're going to be able to do this all year. So just put this in your pocket and remember it come Series 2. What we need for this set is 6 77 to 79s. We'll discuss how to get those in a minute. And then we need 2 80 to 82s. And we'll discuss how to get those in a minute. But just remember that we need 6, 6 and 2. 6 and 2 for a total of 8. Do note that these are 77 to 79s. So you got to be careful of that when buying off the auction house, or if you're re-rolling low golds into high golds. Not all of them will be able to go into this set, as well as the MVP reroll set can excuse me can also not, one of them cannot go into it. With that reroll set, it's a 76, 77, or a 78. So remember, one of them can't go into this. So any way that we can get these 77 to 79s, we got to be a little bit careful of, because it's not a guarantee to go into this set. But let's go discuss in depth what I just kind of rambled about. How to get them. How to get a 77 to 79. You could reroll. That was the last one we just discussed. So let's go into the store. Go over here to this wonderful reroll tab. It says training, but really it's reroll. You'll hear, that's what we'll call it all year. It's a reroll. We can get a 76 through 78. So theoretically, we should have 66%. Let me show you how untrue those odds are, because obviously a 77 and a 78 are more worthwhile. So there's one. So I'm 0 and 1. Let's open another. These menus this year are slower, even after the day 0 patch. It is slower. The title update, whatever they want to call it, it's slower. So now we're 0 and 2. Alright, well, can I get 1? Can I just get 1? I don't want to blow all my training. Not that I only had 600. But, can I get 1? Okay, we're 1 and 3. Could I go 50%? I feel like if you're hitting at 50%, that's pretty good. Because I'm getting training around 44 gold per training. Hey, we're 2 for 4. Hey, we're streaky. We're going to keep going until we can't get 1, or we open 6, because we'll be out of training at that point. So let's open another. Can we get another? Can we go 3 for 5? 3 for 5? Okay. We didn't get another. That's enough there. Okay. So that's one way of getting your 77 to 79s. The other way is going into the auction house and knowing how to filter and just being careful what you buy. And take a breath before you click buy, because there's doesn't seem to be a lot of people out really sniping these. It's not like you've got 3 seconds to snipe it like some of your other stuff. But I'm going to filter down to 75 to 79s. So remember, your 75s and your 76s will not be able to go into that set. And I filter down by team. Certain teams are better than others. Certain teams are worse than others. There's some 76s. Remember, we're looking for 77s. Okay, so none in there. Patriots usually seem to be pretty good. Let's look at them, see if we can't find one. Nope, everything on there's greater than 3,000. 3,000's kind of my point. Like, I'm looking to get under 3,000. Because at the end, when we figure out how much we spent and how much we made, I kind of average that I spent 3,000 per. Can we get one in here? No, not one in there. Let's try free agents. Once in a while you see one down there. I mean, that's a cheap one. We're going to buy that one up just because I know it can't go into the set, but I can use that. That's a pretty cheap low gold, or I'm sorry, that's a pretty cheap high gold into elites, which is one of the ways you can get the 80 to 82s. Let's see, Broncos have been expensive. I knew that. Colts been pretty good to me lately. We'll do one or two more teams, see if I can't find one live. If I can't find one live, you can either trust me, or, I mean, if you want to call me out in the comments and say that I'm full of Yahoo and you can't buy 77s at under 3K, I can go back and I can show you my auction house. But the 10 people who see this, I guarantee probably are just going to trust me. Hey, what do you know? There's one live, a 79 for 2,800. I wish I would have seen how long it had actually been up, just to show you the speed at which you have to be on these. It's not drastic. I mean, these are going to stay up on the auction house for a minute, maybe two, before somebody comes through here and sees it again. Okay, we got one. We proved it. So now we've got two ways that I've shown you to get your 77 to 79s. Now remember, auction house, I bought up that cheap 70, what was it, 76, I believe, 75 or 76. I'm going to show you what to do with those, and when we were re-rolling, we were getting, what, 3 out of 5 were 76s. So we're going to show you what to do with those as well. So, now we go back in and we're going to look at, eventually we got to show us, oh, we don't show everything I won. How awesome is that? Into these sets. So, we can take those 75s that we got off the auction house and the 76s that we got off the auction house and the 76s that we got from the reroll set and take 6 of them and put them in here. So do I have 6 of them? Let's see. I like doing this because I can get up to an 82. It's kind of nice. One. No. See, I almost made a mistake. We want to put the low ones. Where's all my 76s? Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you can see, I've re-rolled it a few times off camera as well. But we're going to get just a normal 80, 81, or are we going to get an 82 that's worth something? Let's see here. Let's see what we get. 81 Brandon Cooks, junk. So what I will do is I will just put that right into the set. It goes right into the fantasy pack. Now, how much did I spend there? How much did I spend for my low golds? You saw me get one live for 2,100, right? And then you saw me re-roll for, let's just say, 3,000. So we're going to average 2,500 that we're going to spend on those. If we average them out at 2,500, that, oh, wrong column I'm typing in here, averages them out to 15,000. So you think, okay, 15,000, then that's okay. I think we can do a lot better. So let's just go check the auction house and see what we can get them down for. I'm not going to do this because I feel like I'm rambling way too much. What I'm going to do is show you what I got my last two, I think 81s for. I got them for under 12K. And that's kind of where I like to buy them at least for the end math. But yeah, for 11.3 and 11.5. So we put those in there and we'll just call it 12K. So let's say we spend 12,000 on the 280 to 82s, because remember we need 2 of those. So 12,000 a piece, that is 24,000. Make sure my math is right here, right? Yeah, 24,000. So now let's say we spent 6. We need another 6 of those 77 to 79s. And how much should we spend on those? Remember, 3,000. We were buying them on the auction house for under 3,000, or we were re-rolling them. And let's just say if we do 3,000 as our point, we're going to say that we need training for 50 gold per. I bought this bad boy right here, which wasn't too hard to find. I think I spent 3 minutes refreshing. So an 87 for under 80K. That is less than 44 training per. So it is cheaper than 3K to reroll them. It's cheaper than 3K to buy them off the auction house. So we're going to say it takes us 6 of those at 3,000 a piece. That's 18,000. So what do we get when we get 18,000 and we add it to 24,000 from the 80 to 82s? I gotta do math here before I look totally foolish. What is that? 3, 40, 42? We spent 42,000? That sounds about right. Comment down below if my math is that wrong. If I'm butchering this and we're wasting money and we're losing money, which I know we're not. But if we are, tell me how wrong my math is. Call me out. So, we put all those in. I don't want to go to sets. I want to go to packs because I had already made one. I made one before we got on here. So I need to open it. I don't need to make it. I need to open it. But remember, we spent 42,000 on that, right? Let's go in here. Let's open one up. Let's see. We'll check MUT here while this slow menu is loading. It is telling me that the AJ Kane's still the best. So we're just gonna keep pulling these Jags. So we gotta tell them what team, and then we gotta open that team, and then we gotta tell them what player. Instead of it just being like a second round, we're gonna open a different pack. So there's our AJ Kane. 84 AJ Kane. Nice. You need him, throw him on your team. You just spent 42,000 for an 84. And we can do that all over the field. That's pretty decent pricing. So let's go into our binder, see what he's selling for, and list him up. And then we'll wrap this up because we've probably been rambling for a while. Go to newest. Go to newest. Didn't I just open that? I didn't just open that. How did I not just open that? Is it because I didn't look at his little side collectible to tell me? Oh, because I'm dumb. God, I'm glad I only got like 20 viewers. Only 20 people can heckle me. Okay, so there's my AJ Kane. I'll know. Put a comment down below. I'll tell you what, first person to watch this and be watching it this deep into the video, put a comment down below and heckle me for not opening that pack like I was supposed to, and we'll figure out how to get you 20k coins. How about that? Let's see if anybody will survive 8 minutes into this, 10 minutes into this, however long we're into this. First person to comment down below about my total idiocy right there, we're going to send 20k to. So, now we've got him. Let's go look at how much he's going to cost and wrap this up so you can stop listening to me ramble. How much is he going for? 58? 54? Oh, he's dropped. We're still going to list him at 58. That's a one-off. Once that one goes, these other ones are at 58. So we'll say a high 58. We'll round it down to 58. So 58 with EA's wonderful 10% tax that they love to get us on, that brings us to 42,000. 52.2. We spent 42.2. So we made 10k. It's not bad. It took us 10 minutes to walk through how to do that. I rambled. You could do that so much more efficiently. Re-rolling those packs, roll 50 of them at a time, and then go make 7 of these at a time. And that's how you build your coin stack. You spend an hour and you make 75k in an hour. You make 100k in an hour. I know there's probably better methods out there. You can get lucky. What if that 80 that I made would have been an 82 and would have been worth 20k? We would have sold that off, and instead of costing us 15k, we're going to make 3,000 there. So now we're up to 13,000 in an hour. That's not bad. That's not bad math. Anyway, I'm out of here. You listened to me enough. Peace.